In 1977, the most widespread music throughout the world was without a doubt jazz rock. And from Germany, the jazz rock scene was just exploding with, heck, more bands than I can count putting out albums, one of whom was PSI, who released the album Horizonte on Bacillus Records that year, and from that album, the track Breikopf. Kind of got some like recording, a voice recording set against that lurching, ominous riff that we're hearing. Kind of spooky. We got that cymbal that's keeping time, and that little tinkles, and that just lurching, repetitive, like fuzz bass. Well, maybe not fuzz, but kind of distorted. Very deft rhythmic component right there. I'm trying to count out what the meters are. Hear that clavinet? It's getting all frantic. Right, it's coming out of my left speaker here. It's like, and like it's arpeggiating. All the layers we got going now. We've got that really tight bass riff, that really kind of like asymmetric, snappy, staccato bass riff. We've got the drums that are doubling up on it. We've got the keyboards kind of doing a little bit of like diamond filigree over it, just lightly, and then we've got like that guitar, kind of Spanish guitar. Playing into it. The guitar work that you're hearing is by Volkmar Zimmermann, who is also credited with synthesizers on this album. Let's see, what are his credits? 15 credits according to Discogs. Not much from the era besides this album. That's surprising. He's got quite a bit of, well, they say 8 instrumental. Supposedly did this one album and then didn't do a damn thing until the 21st century. I find that hard to believe. Corona guitar quartet. Maybe it may have been a different person. Who knows, the same name. And the bass is by Feldmann, who Only this album. I'm amazed. One album the following year by one Gunther Wolf Wolfel. Looks like a Deutsch rock album. Drums by Robert Jahn. Um, only this album. Composed by Matthias Frey. Yeah, he would, and he does keyboards. He would resurface. He did some stuff during the '80s. Yeah, Onyx, 1980. Yeah, I know him from the '80s jazz scene. And tenor sax horns by Wilfred Kunkler. Only this album. So really, only Matthias Frey was heard from again. Huh. I wonder where he found these people. Some real talent he pulled together for this. Now I think I'm hearing 2 layers of keyboards here. I love these records from this period where the keyboardist will have like this big arsenal of different keys, and on different solos he'll play a different instrument, be it piano, be it Fender Rhodes, be it synthesizer, be it clavinet, and so each section has a different texture, a different sound, each one complementing the theme, exploring the ideas of the piece. Now the saxist is going to get his turn, I guess. We're going to be hearing from Wilfried Kunkler here, finally. I wonder what plot they had in mind as they wrote this music. I was looking up the title, and you know what? It doesn't seem to be a very widespread word in the German language. In fact, the first search returns I get are related to this album. I was wondering if maybe translating the word would give me more of an idea of what this music is supposed to convey in terms of a possible plot that one might be able to piece together with their imagination anyway. That kind of reminds me of a passage from Renaissance. Dun 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 dun. playing like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. So it's really just 16, but there's but split up kind of strange. And the beats that are being accented are yeah, I like how the drummer is throwing in those rolls like on the third and fourths. Yeah, it seems to be like kick, 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 roll, like. And the piano, I like, is starting to really. The rhythmic component is rather bouncy right here, bouncy, jerky, and the piano is just starting to like find a way to float around the whole structure. I was about to say it was almost like the sparkle of like waves on water, of like slight like waves on water. The saxophone's coming out of this speaker, putting up some rather tall sounds right here. The keyboards are coming out of this speaker to my right, just laying down kind of slightly muted, quieter, but nonetheless you can spot them. And that rhythmic component is just like right front and center the whole time. It's I think it's another one of those tracks where none of the soloists really want to distract too much from the rhythmic structure, which is kind of like the primary attraction of the piece. They're just trying to adorn it slightly. So it's the opposite of many of those tracks where the rhythm section is more felt than heard. I like that sound, whatever it is. That. No. This has a real like dark vibe. It could be any kind of darkness. It could be the flickering out of the sunset into night. It could be a dark, smoky alley. It could, heck, I guess it could be walking around in a dark park alone. It could be a scary scenario, or it could be a soothing one. Heck, it could be a real cold atmosphere or a warm one. Anyway, that was PSI with the track Breikopf from their singular album Horizonte, released in 1977. For more Rubies and Sapphires from the PSI album and from many other German jazz rock albums and German albums in general, see the directory of albums from Germany, linked in the description below. Over 1,100 titles on there currently, running the musical gamut from like 1970 to 1985, thereabouts. And follow me on social media, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most ear travel tri-maximalist, signing off.